say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you starred as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it.
Maybe feeling change, I could be never. All the reasons why we've been separate ways. Feeling all alone in your company. Keeping you captive with guilty chains.
We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again.
Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it again. We can start it again. We can start it.
Hey, how we doing, everybody? What up? Oh man, what a day. I'm so tired. I did not sleep for shit last night. Also, I gotta turn on my sign. Oh wait. Nice. Nailed it. First try. Oh, we got games in about an hour. Dorian. A little bit of downtime before we get into anything. I need to reset that sub goal before I forget. Hold on. Hey, Super Toy, good to see you, man. How's everybody's Wednesday going? Downtime's good. So we're gonna make big insurance. Nice. Sounds alright, Dorian. What kind of insurance? Healthcare. Nice. Nice. So, Sunscape. Good to see you, man. Boom, 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 boom. No, no. I play that really lazy. Put in some hours before I go teach some children how to spin flag at band camp. Nice, dude. Just kind of killing time until matches start. We got about an hour. No, this is just casuals. Just casuals. I mean, even if I am playing lazy, if it's ranked, who cares, you know? Nice save, dude. Mm-hmm. Rip. Cross field with it. Dang. Oh, he gets 2 hits on that? Dumb. What do you got for me, Knight? Nothing. Oh, I should have believed I had to read. Work at a restaurant, sole delivery guy for catering and major venues. So make 60 an hour and basically all day. Nice, dude. That's dope. Not gonna lie, I understand how good you are. What do you mean? What you mean? When I first started watching you, I thought you might have got carried by GC, but like watching like I can see your game sets on a whole level. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, a lot of people still Buffalo Loaf. Buffalo Loaf. What a name. It actually rolls off the tongue pretty well. Yeah, a lot of people like wonder why I don't queue with others. right? People are like, why don't you play with other people? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, because you have to fight boosted allegations every time, you know? Like every single season, you're like, ah, you got boosted GC. And I'm like, nah, man, like people suck. I just happen to suck a little less. And that comes from, I mean, you hear it in my casting as well, right? Like, a lot of people praise my casting because of the situational awareness that applies towards being able to break down a play very, very quickly. But that, again, maybe that's been the only benefit for me as a caster, where it's like, oh, how has casting helped you get better? And it's just like, I don't think it really has. You just needed one bump, my dude. Bump, bump, bump. Love, how's your day going, dude? I don't know what happened to my brain, but when I first clicked the stream, I swear I heard you speaking no language, maybe Dutch. I'll never tell. What's up, Escape? Demos are savage. Demos are a crucial part of the game because everybody's so damn good, they are a requirement. Cast themselves you indirectly, probably, but like, you understand. For those that don't know, like, I was a top 100 1v1 player before I ever casted. Like, I used to be considered very good at this game. I mean, if the players aren't moving Buffalo, that's just free on rotation, you know. Like, a while ago, chat, like, I used to be very solid as a player. Like, my quote unquote career as a player was, I grinded 1v1s because I didn't have any friends, and I'm like, oh, you can't play twos unless, what a save, dude. You can't play twos unless you have a teammate, you know. I'm faking this, by the way. Dude, this guy's cracked. Why you bully me? Uh-oh. I'm just gonna stay patient here. Wait for this guy to flick it on us. I just need the boost. Yes. And we're gonna slow it down because he's... Okay. Teammate should be able to rotate through, though. Yeah, like, I played a ton of ones to start, and like ones gave you that that awareness of like when and how you needed to rotate, how you needed to challenge. Like, it was foundationally super important to the development of being a player, you know. So this guy gonna boost start me the whole way down. Yeah. I'm so glad these guys can't shoot. Where's the boost? Nice. So I started as a 1v1 main, made top 100, basically peaked at like top 10, top 15. My playing ones was literally grinding MMR, then having to deal with Kronovi, right? Like, hey, you're playing Kronovi, he's gonna shit stomp you because he's a Sarp vet and he's the GOAT. Lose your MMR, and then you had to grind it back, and then you'd play him again, and then you'd lose it, and just rinse and repeat. And then I realized, like, oh shit, I could probably play twos with this one guy I play in ones a lot that's really good. So he and I teamed up and started dominating everybody. And then I found a threes team, and we definitely could have made moves. I would argue, the best player on the team. Just because I had to score like double hat tricks every fucking game for us to win. But we were playing against like... Damn, good bump. We were playing against like Mocket in quarters every single fucking tournament on that side of the bracket. Yeah, shit was insane. Dang. So yeah, I think again, a lot of the decision making and all the understanding of like when and when not to go is also partially due to the foundation that was created in my play style. Nice, good to sit behind. He doesn't have any boost. Boop. He's rotating out. Just shadow it for him. Let him get possession back. Hit that flippery reset. It jump canceled. I don't have any power going into that, so we're just going to play for the delay. Such a bad flick. Should be a free shot for my teammate, though. Damn it. Double damn it. I have no boost. Nice. No, he got that? No way. Rip. How's this playing out? That is aggressive. Easy low 50. Would you rather have kept playing at a pro level, or do you like the career you have now? I think I was a little too old to really make it as a pro long term. So I think the casting career was probably the better route. Like, getting to go to every single LAN is pretty dope, you know? Never having to compete for that. Obviously, you compete in other ways as a caster, but... So yeah, there's things like that, but... I don't know, man. Like, I've done some pretty cool things. There's also no guarantee that I would have kept it as a pro. I could have definitely done some things differently to make me more competitive. Where am I going?
With the $5 meal deal at McDonald's, you pick a McDouble or a McChicken, then get a small fry, a small drink, and a 4-piece McNuggets. That's a lot of McDonald's for nothing.
What ways do you compete as a caster? Every show only has so many casters, and everybody is competing against each other. Like, your job as a commentator is to not only make your co-casters look as good as possible, but they're also your direct competition that are vetting for the same position you are, which is really weird. Any retired RL players that you miss being in the scene? There's a couple, yeah, but mostly they've either transitioned into coaches or behind the scenes people. I do miss Espion a lot. Espion was a homie. Super nice guy. When did the game start? 40 minutes. We got a bit. Dang it. He whiffed. That sucks. I'll take my boost. Thank you. I wanted the demo. Knowles, how's your day going, man? I'm gonna play in net. See what he does. Okay. Tag. Great pass, actually. 40 minutes, guys. Matches are in 40. No, I missed the doink. Another day on the rock. What's up, Dakota? Many man. I tried to doink that. That would have been a great clear. Ah. I thought that was gonna bounce out. No, you were cast for about 6 months after finding you on YouTube. Crazy stuff, dude. Yeah, most people, it is crazy the reach YouTube provides. I don't know why you'd ever go for that. I don't know, man. I guess the premiere broadcast for eight seasons, right? And I still get recognized more for being like, oh, do you play with Letmir or John Sandman? And it's like crazy. What are these touches? And then I missed the boost. Oh my god. Just take it around. Screw it. Doesn't have boost. He's gonna get torched. That's a free goal. Nice. We'll take it. Yeah, as a commentator, like your competition, like honing your craft, is obviously like self competition. That's just you trying to improve and be better at what you do. But when it comes to actual like getting hired for jobs, you're competing against other casters for those spots. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to wake up. So, you know, if a production only has 6 casters, think about how many commentators there are in Rocket League. And then you're dealing with the politics of it all and favoritism, and there's a bunch of things that go into it that, you know, is kind of ugly when it comes to the business. No. Play mid quick. Dang. He's still on it. Oh, jeez. I'm playing very bad this game. What's up, Gloxity? Hey, dude. Holy. Thank you. I was like, please go in. This game's still winnable. As long as I do anything like competent, we should be able to take it. Because the team's not playing well. I'm just playing garbage and lazy and bad. Probably goal for them. Ooh, we got it. Nice. Back to me. Gotta dodge out of the way of that. That was a big waste of time. This game. Have you got the Cybertruck? No. Cybertruck is a Bacchus mod thing. Havender, how you doing, man? But yeah, the Cybertruck technically doesn't release officially for a couple days. You can get it though if you use Bacchus mod and do it via like a reskin, because it's in the game files. It's just not out full release yet. Hey, Zeke up. Medium man. Yeah, I put out a video today that goes over the way to get it. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Damn it. No way. Dang, nice chip. Sad. Very, very sad. Who does Pobe verse today? Let me look. They've got a lot of rematches. Genji, OG, and I don't know what I'm doing. Genji, OG, and oh god, they're gonna get. They've got Genji, OG, and then RMC. It's gonna be a fight for them today. Last match is also main broadcast too.
With the $5 meal deal at McDonald's, you pick a McDouble or a McChicken, then get a small fry, a small drink, and a 4-piece McNugget.
Jesus, bro.
That's a lot of McDonald's.
Sheesh. That must have had some pace on it, dude. Yeah, for some reason, whoever did the schedule for Shift Summer League is like, you know what? We're halfway through. Just have them play the same fucking teams. And it's like, why would you do that? It's such a bad idea. I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to get demoed, and I don't know where that guy is. Get out of here. Almost. You got one more for me? Oh. Who win that? Wow, what a pinch save. That's actually cracked. One-on-one, you got this, dude. I missed. Oh. I'm starting to get in a groove with this guy, though. Dang it. I wanted to bump that guy out. Jesus. And give us a clean 50, please. I'll take a mistake. Nice. He centered it for us. Chiefs get his coaching gig back? No, they're still with Noah, I'm pretty sure. Chiefs is doing the team streams though for fun. Bro, what is this laziness? Why so slow? You had 100 boost. Go. I believe in you, bro. You got this. All right, big clear back to me. I'm gonna hit a crazy redirect. It's gonna be dope. Damn it. G2's top. Yeah, G2's been like all over. What's up, Eclipse? How you doing, man? Their prediction up from yesterday. We need to close. Yes. Rip div. Paper safe is just taking my MMR. Feels bad. Still better. How you doing, man? What's up, Jonathan? Listening to the Monster Cat music is always so nostalgic. Yeah. We just do it because it's DMCA free. So for tournament stuff, it works out pretty well. I'm doing fine. Good to hear, man. Any fun plans for the week? Also, Knowles, appreciate the follow, man. Wet slapping sound. Ugh. Ample, what up, buddy? Ample, what are you up to, man? How you been? Calculated. At lunch? Nice, dude. What do you, Ample, what are you doing for work nowadays? I've been alright, dude. Trying to survive in the wild, wild world that is esports. Don't play this game? What games do you play? Also, how'd you find the channel then? Oh, I shouldn't have gone. Eat. Yeah, you know what, Amp. Tag game with carts? What? In Detroit doing Steam stuff. Steam, like Valve Steam, or like you talking like Steam engines and whatnots? Steam Heat, gotcha. Good positioning from them to make a save. A fake gel. Where's he rotating to? We still don't have. Jesus, what am I watching? That should go cornering in. Yes, sir. Did you move? Yeah, we bought a house in Minnesota. Wow. 55 points, buddy. I'm gonna need you to do anything. Like, read this. You didn't even get the midfield boost. Okay. Alright. I'm legitimately playing a 1v2. It's expensive, Ample. Compared to Wisconsin, it's super fucking expensive. God damn it, bro. Like... Thank God he got that. I mean, can't really call it a rival town. Vikings have never accomplished anything. Suffered. I did with it. God, this song's a throwback. Another one? Nope. God, man. Close one. No, teammate, you gotta turn. You can't give him all that space. I know you don't have boost, but if you turn, you collect pads, we apply pressure, now they're on their own half, and we keep winning. I fake it. Yes, sir. Whoop. All right, we gotta roll back. I'm out. Nice to see you gaming. If you ever had, just pop on one of these days. Hell yeah, man. It's just a matter of timing and stuff. Obviously, personal life and stuff kind of eats up all the free time. Be clear to me. Let's see if we can win this in the midfield. Win it, win it. Ugh. I missed the boost. That sucks. He's still winning it. Love it. Need one touch. Yeah. Oh, I suck. Luckily, they can't shoot on target. I try to read it. I'm okay with OT. But oh god, go, please. Fuck. Must be aggressive. I just bullied him into the boost, and now I don't have any, and I'm in big trouble. First RL song? Damn. Tag, why are you rotating all the way to their corner when we're on defense, you nerd? Oh, God. It's in front of their net. Just shoot. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. My back hurts. Ugh. Oh, my fucking back. Subs all, dude. I don't know, like, if I showed you guys that guy's POV on that replay, you would be like, how is this dude almost 1500? We're on offense. Life is good. We're applying pressure. You know what? I'm going to rotate back to our corner and give it all up. Fuck it. Jocelyn, welcome back. Man. Whew. We had a nasty fake in there. That's always a good feeling. What is that? Play one online match of Rumble in the competitive playlist. Oh, we can do that. We'll play a game of Rumble for a cheeky little challenge. Dude, that meme came out so long ago. That was before memes were even a thing. How you feeling about PoE? Oh, dude, I can't wait. I gotta find out what I'm gonna do for my starter this build. So I played last Epoch again this league for 1.1 Fruit, and it just doesn't, I don't know, it just lacks the depth of an ARPG to keep me around. But like PoE is like, dude, the economy's goated. You've got Trade League, you've got this new mechanic, plus the other 6 billion ones they brought back, all the adjustments. It's just like, how do you compete with PoE? Legitimately, how do you compete with that game? It is just too good. Like grinding Gears is just one of the last few good game developer studios out there. And by all means, like last Epoch and the guys over there do a good job. It's just their team is much smaller. But you're already seeing static health bars come in from PoE 2. You're see like, dude, I want PoE. I cannot wait for PoE 2. I'm gonna play so much of that game. I've thought multiple times that I should stop making Rocket League content and just go make ARPG content, because at least there's content to make. There's always new stuff to talk about. There's always build diversity. There's always like, I don't know. PoE just has so much. I mean, you're talking 10 years, almost 11 years of depth now, right? So, yeah, I've heard rumors of how they're going to shoot those invites out. Basically, if you spent at least 500 in-game currency, I think you can get in. Which, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think I've spent that much on PoE. So, I've spent maybe like 100, if that. Between stash tabs, one of the supporter packs. What's up, Fortnite kid? How you doing? Man, no one's queuing Rumble. I spent not 500. Yeah, 500 is a decent amount. Dude, and you? Yeah, we chilling, man. We're just waiting for matches to start here. Messing about in ranked. We just somehow managed to carry in a ranked game, get 5 goals and close it out, which is a vibe. Close OT game. That wasn't a flip reset, by the way, yes. I'm playing D2 Resurrected. Haven't been able to play D since it came out, and it's a wild start between D2 and D4. Oh yeah. I'm just mad that they messed up Warcraft 3, man. I used to play Warcraft 3 every day after work. It used to be like my go-to. Hey, I want to play some tower defenses, some sort of fun custom game mode, some infos, whatever. And like they killed it. They absolutely killed it, and it's so frustrating. Elemental. I might go a melee class. I usually don't go melee class because it's like, hey, do you want to die? But if you're gonna increase my like melee skill to do an extra 600% damage or something ridiculous, it's like I might have to. Yeah, there's gonna be some pretty nasty melee builds out there, I think. I mean, I don't even know if it's Blizzard fumbling the bag. All their main developers left, you know. Blizzard overworked and underpaid their employees, so they left, you know. There's other options now. God damn it, my team's brain dead. Bleed bow build, it's been a long time. They're just so... Lightning and bow build, like bow builds are just so good. Got one person playing goalie, another person who doesn't go. Bleed bows? No, bleed's always been decent. It's just lightning arrow is the game. All right, everybody. Oh my god, and I get demoed? But what's up, Sweat? How you doing, man? Okay. What are we doing here, guys? I'm actually okay with a forfeit here because then I can be done with playing the Rumble match. What's up, Shinko, man? You got the LG team streams today, or are you doing something else? Or not LG, sorry. This Copen dude does not play the game. He just plays defense. He sits in net and nothing comes from it. This is why I only group with friends in Rumble. Yeah, I used to play Rumble with Jake and Rukia, and it was super silly. One almost swept G2. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I missed the boost. I don't know what these comms are in chat, but it's like if this is the standard. Get me out of this garbage. I don't want to listen to these people. Get me out of Rumble, please. Rumble placements are spooky plays, dude. We've got 6 minutes till the match. Get me out. Thank you. I'm not going to put up with that. I don't want to listen to any of that. Today's just production meeting for something else. Nice. Anything you can talk about? Not here. Discord me. I might already actually know about it, so. Depending on what it may be. Through talks with others. Now join. We actually are casting matches here shortly, Emily. So unfortunately not. We've got some pro matches coming up soon. Hope you're doing well. End up watching that M80 video and more stuff never come back. All good, man. Hopefully it was insightful for you and kind of gave in to the situation. Good way to do it, Sweat. A little bit of background action. Yeah, that's the crazy thing is about how those plans went, but now that those plans are over, Briss, it's all different now too. So who knows now what certain players are going to be doing. Emily, I would play twos, but I gotta cast a tournament here in like 3-4 minutes. Dude, my script would be way more entertaining if I was the one doing it. I'd be doing some like 5D chess, Giga Brain, like revenge arc shit, you know? Also, I would script it in a way so I would have a job. So that'd be nice. Bump, 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 bump. We could probably join the test lobby. Consulting still going all right? As of right now, no. Hopefully a meeting later this week to figure something out. I do have a follow-up interview on a position that I'm actually pretty keen on. I think I'm like beyond qualified for it, so hopefully it works out, but you just never know. Just never know. Thanks, Fruit. Could use a W. Chat, let's get a prediction going for y'all. We've got Jobless versus JJ Rocks to start. We'll put up a 5-er. Bum, 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 bum. Delayed hangovers are the thing you get when you're old? A delayed hangover? What? So you're saying you were like fine and then now you're not? That's brutal. Alrighty, chat. Let's get the day going, yeah. Welcome in, everybody. We've got day 2, week 2 of Europe for Shift Summer League. $20,000 prize. Double round robin matches. We're up with Jobless, Ixo, Nas, and Oli. And we're halfway through. This is officially the halfway point. And in kind of a weird turn of events, we've got a lot of rematches today, which I don't know who made the schedule 3 weeks ago, but kind of odd. You guys aren't familiar with the story of Jobless. It's kind of an amalgamation of weird circumstances. It was a team that originally was under the Redemption banner, and then 2 of their players kind of got sniped away so they could go get a paycheck, and they rebuilt with Ixo, who used to be on Oxygen, but Oli is kind of the original member back when he was with Moist. The team then had a player come over from North America who's coming back home in Nas, and that's kind of where we are today. They started off really strong in Swiss, looking like one of the better teams. Oli was kind of the leading striker, scoring all the goals, doing the crazy stuff, and then had a really rough go of it in the second day. Yesterday, they got a little bit of a mixture, some good, some bad, balancing it out, but the hope for today is a little bit of consistency. Giving us a clean, at least, 4 wins throughout the week would be great. Put some back up in the rankings. Right now, they're kind of sitting in the middle of the pack, but trying to create some separation. It's been tough. The only team that's been able to do that is Oxygen, who's sitting pretty in number 1. As for this JJ Rocks team, they were winless. Hadn't scored a single win to their name. They finally got one yesterday, so I think they're sitting at 1-8 right now in the standings at last place. So a team that relatively plays a close series, like even though they haven't gotten any wins, like they've kept matches somewhat close, but just don't have that extra oomph to really put them in the win column. As a team, they're pretty defensive, and probably one of their biggest issues. Some of the players are kind of at that tail end of their career, and on the other side, you've got players that I think just haven't gotten the opportunity to really showcase themselves. I think Nas is a prime example, is one of the new young and up-and-coming talents. That M80 roster just failed to really live up to the expectation of what could have been a top 4 team in Europe or in North America. And as for Oli just, I don't think has been surrounded by the proper love that he's needed as a young player. He's very impressionable. I don't think he's ever had the opportunity to have like a real coach or a real manager really give him the love and attention that he needs. Until now, I think Fruity obviously is trying to do a little bit more for him, but the pressures of no pay and trying to find an organization is going to be tough. So should be interesting to see on how things develop. Hopefully it all plays out for him. Also, shout out to Despot. Thank you for the 2-year resub. Greatly appreciate you, man. Good to see you around. Yeah, M80 versus Saturday was always a tough one. But yeah, I mean, Oli came in, for those that don't. He was scouted early. He was compared to Astral, actually, by Violent Panda when they brought him in. And from there, just kind of bounced around to weird teams. Then got to G1, who still has yet to pay people on time. And sadly, they're not the only ones. Not my place to say who. But the guys are feeling clean this morning. Working cross play. Again, that's a really bad touch, actually, by Mark. He's either got to pinch that or control it in the midfield after winning that challenge. But the cool thing is the position of the play immediately goes to the other side. Makes for a nice open net. Good to see. Halfway through the game, 5-0 lead. Trying to increase it to 6. Got a bit of a double commit. I don't know if Ikeso is going to be there in time to put a shot in, but he does extend the offense. Correct, scroller. We literally said that, I think. We just didn't bring in the NA thing because where Moist went didn't really matter because it's not relevant to the region. But you are correct, sir. You are correct. Good details. Good details. Oli, hit it. Yes, sir. Another one. Just cherry picking downfield. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take this corner boost. Hey, hit me. I'm open. He actually almost missed that, if I'm being honest. Almost went a little bit too wide. A boost from Stake. Trying to put a challenge into the corner, but Nas gonna get bullied out of it. Should have plenty of boost. No, it's actually a ridiculous pinch. Catalysm, what a shot, man. Fruit, what don't you like about Ixo? I appreciate his bluntness in interviews. I like that even like yesterday. I think it was yesterday when in his interview, he's just like, yep. You know, orgs aren't really coming in. You guys are making it really difficult, you know? Yeah, it might just be setting up for the Brazil. Trying to go for the fake red well and aggressively challenge Catalysm. Obviously, their only goal for JJ Rocks in the series so far. Saw Nas going into that corner, and it was a little scary with two defenders on that side while waiting, but instead he brings it back into the midfield and allows them to break on out. So Jobless now on offense. A couple shots in this push. Off the ceiling. Can you get the redirect over one? It's too high and easily saved by Mark by 8. Aggressive challenges from Jobless. That's fair, Fruit. Double flip reset from Nas. Nothing really on target, but does kill quite a bit of the clock. Bang. Easy first game, dude. Yeah, really good start. Again, I think the team looks best when Oli's kind of just cooking. I don't want that to be the reliance. Like, I never want this team to just be a one-trick pony where they just always be like, hey, Oli either has a hat trick or they suck. But I think out of the gate to have him being the one scoring most is, I think, good for early start. Yeah, Oli's kind of a unique one. Oh, he's gonna cycle it. No, he doesn't get the nose on it. That would have been sick. Still, find him in space. Good control. Should allow them to get boost here, which they all do have, so this should be fine. Also of a 50. Good infield pass, but covered immediately. Good cut off by Ixo. Last back. Got to be careful of the shot. And it's a missed challenge. Good delay by Stake. I think EU, Harbinger, obviously the French guys are really, really good, but there is some solid competition in between. If I'm being completely honest, like the Luna Galaxy guys were very solid yesterday with the Chronic being back. Them and Oxygen going toe to toe has been pretty exciting. I mean, people forget that, you know, back when it was Magnifico, they were legitimately like one series away from making land over Vitality. Do I think they're still up to that expectation? Definitely not. But that's dangerous. Ixo, jump. Nice. Yeah, and he probably wanted to turn that one in. Oh my god. Oh god, they're so lucky. It's like JJ Rocks finally woke up. That almost looked like it was going to be saved. I think that touch from Catalysm is actually clutch. Because that slight delay, like there's a defender on that side post. Might have been able to come out and make a save, but a little bit of a cheeky touch at the end there. JJ Rocks is awake now, I guess. Oh, Harbinger 100%, man. You can say the same thing in NA, dude. Like, look outside of the top 4 of NA, and it is a very different thing. Although I say that, and you're starting to see Dignitas be very aggressive. You're starting to see, like, Shopify Rebellion look polished. Like, I don't know, man. Aggressive play off the ceiling. Like it from Ixo. Not able to put it through. It's up to Oli. Self pass off the sidewall. Has the recovery immediately. Trying to play for the flow 50. Getting 2 defenders in net. If you can get that secondary touch, it might be able to ping back in. But defended well by JJ Rocks. And they conceded a 5-goal differential in the first game of this series. And have responded quite nicely. Pressure's on. They're sending another one. Again, their problem has been playing too defensive. But as soon as they start moving up into the midfield, it looks a little bit better as that one. Challenged well by Oli. Going to drop straight down. Gets called off. Nas. Happy to chip it in. Neutral kickoff from both sides. They're going to try to play it in the corner. And Oli's going to take it. I don't think he got the boost, though. Honestly, you probably don't want to demo there. You want to keep him isolated in the corner so you guys can move it back downfield. Only down by 1. Trying to find that tying goal. Ixo wins the midfield. It's going to be a big clear, but controlled well by Mark. 50 does not go well. So a chance for Jobless. Nas gonna fake it out. Free shot. Ixo. None of these really towards the net. A lot of wasteless touches. And they get countered for it. Oh my god. Again, all 3 players commit to that one side of the field. And none of those touches put a threatening shot on target. So pretty easy saves. Makes it nice for JJ Rocks to just launch it back downfield. None of those are really a threat. I agree that there's more teams that can compete between like Shopify and Dig and LG, etc. when they're in good form. But that's also because the fourth team in NA is very weak in comparison. Like, I think between G2, Genji, Space Station, you got a really stable 3, right? And then OG has proven that they can be competitive and like competent, but they've also shown that they at LAN are not international worthy, right? Like they get a win on a weaker team and then they kind of just fall apart. So there's that. But the other side of it too is like, I will say the new LG RMC approach that they've been going on so far in league play has been really, really solid. It's at #1 for a reason. It's a good demo by Mark. But that doesn't really translate to play where you, like, they're taking such risky approaches to this game, and unfortunately for them, it hasn't translated into like competition at the other side of it. Although they did, you know, they did put up a good fight against Vitality to try and make top 8. So I don't know, dude. It's just, I think when you're talking about, hey, look at the top 4 of EU versus the top 4 of NA, like, yeah, talent's stacked, dude. Between all the French, you know, Oxygen's been the only team to really put up a fight against that, you know, like a true fight, and even they kind of crumbled. So yeah, I don't know, dude. I think it's kind of a weird situation between both teams right now, and in both regions, where I don't know if it's a lack of motivation thing, but like right now it's really tough to get an assessment of teams just with the off season and the long break and everything else. So I don't think people are really, like, I don't know a single team that is scrimming like and taking things like professionally serious right now. And that probably won't happen until EWC comes around. You know, all of a sudden there's a $500,000 prize pool, and it's like, okay, you know, international land, let's gear up and actually put in the 3-4 hours of practice a day that we used to. But like, people, I don't think people understand either that there is 1000% the mentality of like, hey, this game mechanically drains the heck out of you. It is daunting. So we're going to take an extended break. You know, if we don't have Worlds for 3 months and there's nothing really serious for us to play in, we'll still play in Shift Summer League to keep our mechanics warm. We'll still make sure that we're having a good time. But like, are we going to take it to the certain level of seriousness that we would RLCS or, you know, otherwise? No, definitely not. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's good to still play the game and like do your thing, but the mental toll, the amount of, like, when you're playing, it's tough to explain the feeling and articulate like what it actually is compared to, but the mental strain that goes into playing Rocket League at the highest level, playing in professional lobbies, things like, it is so draining. And I get a glimpse of that, one, because I've done it, and two, casting, like, I remember casting lands. You'd work a 14-hour day of casting and you'd get done and it'd be like 7 o'clock and you would lay on your bed and pass out immediately. And that's coming from someone who has like slight insomnia, because your brain was just running at 1,000 miles an hour nonstop, because there's just so much to analyze. And it was just like, dude, it's exhausting. Like, people will be like, hey man, what happened to that series? I'm like, I don't remember, dude. I'm having like hot flash. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't remember. It's like I'm in a constant fever dream, dude. JJ Rocks is finally starting to play offense, Dakota. If you're completely asking, like, they didn't really play the game in the first series. They just kind of dilly-daddled around. And by all means, Jobless, when you're talking about just pure, like, it's not that exhausting, dude, you have no idea. I can tell you, you have literally no idea. And I mean that in the nicest way, but please don't diminish the efforts of these guys. Like, they are literally the best in the world at what they do. It is exhausting. I have every idea. Yeah, you're a professional. You've casted at the highest level. You've worked in the industry for a decade. You've done it. You're the 0.00001% at your craft. You're sitting down playing a video game. Stop it. It is not exhausting. Man, you guys really have no idea. When even professional athletes are like, yo, dog, the mental strain that professional esports players go through are higher than us as a professional level. I'm telling you, dude. I am telling you. I was a pro in Halo Infinite. Yeah, how'd that go? No offense against Halo, but even Halo gatekeeps itself about being a real esport. Like, you guys ban weapons from being used and have these like weird gentleman agreement rules that negate the like competitive aspect of the game. What a flick, dude. So does COD. Yeah, it's stupid. I hate it. I don't know why they do that. Telling you, like, by all means, love Halo. Call of Duty I've kind of fallen out of love with, but like the game, if you haven't played it at a high level, is so mechanically intense compared to others. The only things I think that come somewhat in comparison, obviously MOBAs are pretty crazy, but they at least have like a comeback mechanic and stuff with lane phase and everything in the team fight based aspect. And then probably FGCs, like fighting games, the footsies, all that stuff, like reading your... There's a lot that goes into it. The Halo Pro scene had so much potential. It's just... unfortunately, the developers do what feels like everything in their power to hold it back. Which is really unfortunate. Because the fans are... The fans are what it's all about, man. That community goes hard. And those tournaments are super fun. I've watched plenty of Halo tournaments live on like DreamHacks and stuff, and it's sick, it's hype. But yeah, the developers aren't doing any favors. How about, is FIFA exhausting? Hey, nobody's saying FIFA's exhausting, dude. I'm not talking about FIFA. FIFA is, you press a button and you get a perfect through ball. Like, it's not the same, man. Yeah, you guys are trying to equate one sports sim to another. It's not the same, guys. We're talking about an isolated incident. Had to play Forma on land. That was probably the coolest thing. That boy's a freak. That's a vibe, though. It's the same. Fury, you have no idea what you're talking about, and it's okay, man. And we're gonna let it go. Not trying to be rude, Fury, but like, if you are obviously saying that FIFA and Rocket League are anything remotely the same, you do not have the level of insight into this topic that you think you do, and that's okay, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe what you want to believe, but oh, you're not even. It's not even about comparing sports. I mean, you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. I literally get paid to talk about this, and have been for 10 years. You're trying to take the conceptual idea of, hey, they're both soccer, therefore they're the same, even though FIFA at the highest level is mechanically demanding. I mean, sure, there's some things about making passes and like going for the footsie stuff with the fakes and, you know, the dribbles and everything. Yeah, all you do is talk, not play. I mean, I'm still better than 99.8% of the community. I'm in the top 0.2% of all players as someone who quote unquote doesn't play. I used to be a top 10 1v1 player in the world. So, feel like there's a little bit of merit to the pedigree in the resume. But if you want to think that FIFA is even remotely close to the mechanical intensity that is Rocket League, a physics-based game where every input is determined by you, not all of us have an aim assist pass where we click a button and it perfectly passes across. By all means, I'm saying yes, at the high level of FIFA, the high level of any competition, there is a respect given to the competitors. But like, you're out of your mind, dude. It's not. It's really not. There's a reason why FIFA does not have the support that you think it does. It's just a pack opening money sink simulator. Mario Strikers is the go, dude. That's the real best soccer game. Mario Strikers is sick. GameCube version though, and that's primarily due to nostalgia. NAS with the delay. Nope. Let's put it into perspective. So Alpha 54, professional player for Vitality, right? Used to get memed on because he was playing FIFA more than he was playing Rocket League. They used to literally call him FIFA 54. I'm gonna shoot Alpha a message and be like, hey man, Rocket League or FIFA, which one's more draining mentally? And he's gonna laugh at me for asking a stupid question. That is the greatest accidental fake of all time. We'll take it. Let's go. Shut up, Nas. Dude, it's fine. Again, anybody in a debate who refers to, like, who uses an ad hominem instead of actual, like, you know, backing facts, tells me everything I need to know about someone. Like, just not qualified enough to have a healthy discussion. So, it is what it is. I mean, TT, it just depends on what level of play you're playing at too. RL's relaxing for you? Yeah, it's because the game's a vibe. It's actually fun. FIFA is just infuriating mess of... Yeah, we don't need to go into FIFA. Because I'm the opposite. Watching my expectations of teammates and stuff in Rocket League. But if I play FIFA, it's relaxing because I have zero care and weight into it, you know? It just depends on what your perspective is. There's nothing wrong with that. No, man. Salty is his teammate's fault. You know what's crazy, chat, is that one point EA almost bought Rocket League, and I would have been terrified if that would have happened. I can't imagine what the game would look like. I think it's like, what, FC 24 now or something like that. I don't think EA has the right, like the... I think they changed it right. It's just FC 24 or something like that. Most money hungry company, dude. Seeing what they've done to Apex's Avatar, assuming you're an FPS guy, I assume you've checked out Apex. But like seeing what they've done with the double battle pass thing, insane, dude. Absolutely insane. That's a goal. Nice, boys. Playfair, you gotta understand that that's like a you thing. That doesn't apply to everybody. Just because you find something exhausting or your hands hurt after playing a game, that doesn't mean that applies to a global or like a FC24. Okay, yeah, they did change the name. FIFA's bought now by 2K, so we get multiple games. That's dope. I mean, competition's good for everybody, right? Like, that's the one thing that I wish, you know, like, by all means, Rocket League's an incredible product as a game. The physics engine, stuff like that is amazing. But it makes you curious on if someone had the ability to kind of compete where that competition would bring both titles, you know? Still got this. Hit him with it. Nice boost control. He's got a double. Ooh! You don't see that in FIFA. That was cracked. Now, see, in FIFA chat, all he's got to do is hit a lob ball, and then the other guy's got to press circle, and then he hits an immediate bicycle kick, and it's goated. Mentally draining, by the way. Really reading that defense. All right, good response, game 5. Tard, if you'd like, I can actually like commentate the game. Right now, we're just kind of talking and hanging. For chill. My sore spot here is somebody's ego. Look. You know what's crazy? For those that don't know, obviously we got the YouTube stream up as well, and they can see the facial reactions that I'm making that you guys can't hear on YouTube or hear on Twitch. Nice 50, boys. Tart, how do you say your name? Clearly it's not native dialect in English. Is it like a little bit harsher? Is it a little bit more like open? Like, is it like Tartlagen? I don't know how to, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm a stupid American. I got nothing for you, man. If you want me to say your name correctly, just let me know phonetically how to say it, and I'll try to fix. Longer A son. I don't know. I got nothing. The issue with like us is our dialect is so harsh. Now, what was that one game? No, it's Dutch. Oh, you're okay. You're in the right place then. All of our moderators and stuff, for the most part, and a lot of our viewership is from the Netherlands and Hartlagen. I'm gonna butcher it. I'm just gonna call you. I'll do my best to not kill it. Wessel, you're saying things at me with a lot of letters, and I can't do it. Thanks. Please follow up. Please. Nope. Just like. All right. All right. I'm gonna take this last 4 minutes a little bit more serious for y'all, because we're winning and it feels good. All right. Extension to play here from Jobless. It's Oli able to carry it through. He's been the big striker for the team. Started off with 4 in game 1. As the series has gone back and forth, we've been seeing more moments as Nas. Top left, he's going to slot that one in. Again, good control play, has the flip reset. Provides himself a little bit of space. It's a 3-goal lead here, averaging a goal every 30 seconds. See if they can really close this one out. It's been problematic in the standings here for Jobless, as their games have not been big closeouts for as much as they would like to. Game differential coming down to the wire. Pressure's there from Jobless as they've been able to suffocate JJ Rocks. Fortunately for Oli, it's a bit of a mistouch. Luckily, Stake, no boost. Can't drop down on that pinch. Put it back towards net. Low boost play in the corner from Ixo is enough to delay it just enough. As Nas sitting in wing, waiting patient. Good 50 on the back end. He's going to bully the last defender. Well, coming through, covered well by the defense of JJ Rocks. Stake again, standing tall. 2 delayed challenges. Catalysm allow them to break out. Solo play, plenty of boost off the ceiling. Past one and intercepted well. The defense of Jobless, problematic earlier on in the day. Seems to be a bit more solidified now as that one high flying is going to drop straight down. Nas would have the read, but another big clear by Catalysm. Over to his teammate. They try to drive directly towards net. It's a demo. A little bit of space provided. Past one. And denied. Shot wide. Not going to be there again. Stake has a chance. Shot. Bar down and in. Yo, Caleb, how you doing, man? Appreciate the bits. Also, chat, if you guys can keep it English. I know there's a lot of you that are Dutch. Or would you say that Danish? Is that right? I don't know. But I can't understand. I can't talk with you guys. I don't know what it is. Want to see Oli and Jorius on the team? Me too. I really like Jorius. Dutch is right? Okay. Spooks, not you too. Oh god, there's another one. See, I told you, chat. Spooks, how you been, man? Good to see it. Oli, Nas, do the thing. Flippy. Yes, sir. He's too good. Danish is Denmark. That makes sense. That makes sense. God, that was cracked. What a shot, dude. Hope you've been good. Yeah, we're surviving. Off the ceiling. Mark no chow. Good heads up play by Oli. You know, really reading the play. He's got a player sitting in front of him and deciding, hey, do I go further and try to flick this? But because Mark doesn't challenge, he decides to keep it instead. Goes for the delayed play. Allows him to keep some offense. Another good double touch. Covered well by the defense of JJ Rocks. Again, a minute and a half needing to score. Fine off Colorado's. I hear flights right now are impossible because of the God, what's that company? They cover like all of the infrastructure. Uh-oh. Only Nas has been a duo I didn't expect, but very much like. I just like Nas as a third man, Spooks. I like Nas as a third in rotation. Cloud Strike. Thank you. Cloud Strike. Yeah, Cloud Strike is causing some issues, some perma DDoS, or not DDoS, some BSOD on Microsoft. They cover millions of PCs. I like the attempt from Mixo. Joxy, that applies to way too many people. That's a little too real of a sentence, man. That hits right in the reels. Man. Big clear. Oh, controlled clear. Oh my god. Are we seriously throwing this right now? Some t-shirt that said Mr. Krauss, I don't feel so good. Oh no. Happens for some people's life. I mean, you're talking to him, right? I've been covering this game for 9 years, man. Crazy how much has happened. Started this garbage when I was like, what, 22, 23? Please don't throw this game. What are you doing? It's fine. Don't let him double it. Don't let him do it. Oh, God. Oh, man. Guys, we gotta not. Can we not make this close every time? Like, you guys stomp on him and then you're like, maybe we'll give him a heart attack. Oh, man. Will I be having a meetup for Worlds? I don't know if I'm going yet, if I'm being honest. Stuff's expensive, dude. Is Jobless becoming the luminosity of EU? Where's the song? LG. I wish I had the round 5 song that I could just queue up, but I don't have it. Always I'd play it. Also appreciate the follow, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Are there so many new viewers who watch for the first time? Not really. There's a lot of repeats, to be completely honest, that are kind of just cycling through. This off season's kind of a weird one. Everybody's just kind of waiting and seeing what's going to happen. Realistically, I think people are just kind of at that point where they're like, what do we do? You know, we don't have Worlds again for another month. We've got EWC coming up. Some people are like kind of over it. So, I don't know. Hey, Spooks, click on your name. What does it say for the follow age? Has it really only been 4 years? Feels longer than that. Trying to like, out of everybody who is actively in chat right now, who's been around the longest? I'd have to look at who's all in chat on the chat list. Nightbot doesn't count. You'd be surprised how some people like AJ on his. So before AJ became AJ, he had another account that was like AJ with like 4 numbers. He's been following me for like 9 years or something like that. He's like, dude, I used to watch your stream every single day when I was a kid. I'm like, you're still a kid, but you know. Chat, we got another match in about 6 minutes, 5 minutes. This is what we're getting from admins. Let's see. I don't have music going. That's why I was like, why is this so quiet? I don't want this song. This one's different. This is the actual song. We'll take it. Chat, how you guys all doing today? John, appreciate the follow. Simon as well. Kind of stepped out of RLCS, no more perma watching you. Hey man, I don't blame you. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. Spooks, I know you haven't been here in a bit, but we actually got a follow-up interview for a position in a couple weeks. Hopefully it goes well. Appreciate the love, Caleb. What's up, Inter? How you doing, man? Looks like test lobby is up already. Nice. We're trying to make this one go. Nice, Aldi. Yeah, I know a lot of people treat the stream as like a podcast. You know, they'll be at work or they'll be eating or whatever, and they're just like, audio only, I can listen and just and it works well. So if you do go to Worlds, it's been my first bringing an RL buddy of mine from Utah, my girlfriend. Nice, dude, that's dope. Yeah, like again, if I go, like again, I'm here during raiding. Nice. On the Final Fantasy grind as always. Yeah, Caleb, if I ever go to lands and stuff, I'm very public facing in that regard. Like I know that's part of the job. So when I go, I try to be as accommodating as I can be. So All good, Caleb. Hopefully it's a good work day. All right, it looks like they're extending the start time because someone likely has to poo. Sounds good, Caleb. Appreciate it again. Thanks for seeing you, man. Hopefully work goes well. Was it? We were in a practice lobby yesterday, and Dying said if I hit a psycho, he'd give me $5. And then I laughed at him. I'm like, do you know who I am? Like, I ain't hitting a psycho. %, very impressive yet again. Dude, it seems like they've really locked into what they're trying to do there. Like, it just feels like Crispy has really, like, fallen into his role on that team, and it looks good. Yeah, I think the fact that teams are playing the same teams today is very, very weird. I don't understand. Wait, is Relating Wave is coaching? Was he always doing that? He's on 100%. I think it's like the former Endpoint guys and Lewis, I think. Is that right? Didn't act. No, I'm thinking Toxic. Toxic used to be on Cougars. What was Acro's former team? I can't remember. It was like another like Resolve type middle pack. It was Cougars? Okay. I'm misremembering the right thing. Wave's a good dude. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, man. EU's in such a weird place right now, too. Like, I don't think people are ready for the amount of changes that are happening after. Maybe they are because it's pretty common now. But like after Worlds, some stuff is gonna shake up. There's a couple orgs that are trying to get back in, but they're just being patient right now. But like some of these makeshift teams where it's like we just want Portuguese players, and they're like, okay, here you go. Like, I don't know. Constant need for that refinement process of developing and having more talent is always going to be there. Whose cam is this now? What do you mean? No, this is my dog shit gameplay, dude.
It's ooh la la Lawler.
This is me messing around in free play. Sounds like someone burnt themselves. Yes. Soldering is very hot. Yes. You are correct. Frozen, I'm gonna pretend that you're like, wow, who's this player? It's cracked. Look at his warm-ups. He's hitting crazy mechs. Right? But I know that's not how you mean it. You're like, who is this terrible player and why is he on the screen? Get him off. But that's how I'm gonna pretend it. I'm gonna pretend to take it that way. Predictions wise, you guys are very heavily in favor of Jobless. Good to see that. We're gonna get another prediction up for the next series with LG. By the way, it is straight Luna Galaxy now. Chronic is back. There is no CRR, so no complexity collab.
Just because you wrestle alligators for a living.
What happened to CRR? I think he was just being partially or temporary used while Chronic was on vacay. Oh shit, chat! It's a 2v3. It's my chance to shine. I think Tox is here. Okay, I can get out. Ooh. I got to sub in for Jobless. Who am I subbing in for? There's only one right answer. Also, Slash, appreciate the gifting of sub. Who, Ixo? No, the answer is Fruity. It's the only one that I can reasonably... Exactly. Scambino gets it. Yeah, who has the least touches on the play? That's who I sub in for. Because then you won't notice a difference. I mean, yeah, Spooks. The same thing can be said though about like Eastern culture and this and that. Like, look at the fandom. Look at the fandom that like League of Legends and like MOBAs and top-down battlers and stuff have. And like, we just don't have that in Rocket League. Fruity's still pretty good though. He is. Yeah, Fruity's great, man. He's still fighting SSL, isn't he? Yeah, subbing as ref. Easy. 2100. That's our guy. That's our guy. Although I saw him playing with the Cybertruck this morning, I'm like, that thing looks like a turd. Sub in for just all G2. Easy. It's goofy, dude. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. Like, you're basically driving a fucking Tootsie Roll, dude. It's like, what are we doing here? Looks way better in Fortnite. Have you actually looked at it in Fortnite? What's up, Tobek? Hey, JGD. How you doing? I played a game with it on stream. Yeah, I saw that. People pay 200k for that truck IRL. I don't understand, dude. I don't understand. I gotta reset the overlay. I assume Fruity used a Bogus mod plugin to do it. It's not in game yet, is it? Like, you can't unlock it right now. You have to. It is? How? I thought you had to do the challenges to get it. And it, like, the challenge doesn't. Epic gave creator codes. Gotcha. Makes sense. to promote it. They want people to use it on stream so they can be like, oh, that I want that. Which I think it might have a reverse effect. I don't know. Do it. All right, chat. Let's get into it. Jobless Luna Galaxy. Shoutouts to the boys, Fruity, and the rest of Jobless for allowing us to cover their matches. It's been fun. We've been definitely going more the watch party, chilling with chat, having a good time type thing. If the matches get good, then we get a little bit more sweaty on the casting. But for my sanity, doing double cast throughout the week, it's probably better if I just don't strain it. So, yep. Hope you're all doing well. Let's bump the game audio a little bit. Hear the sound of the roaring engines and the boosties. It's a very aggressive plan in the midfield. Smash window decal is the play for sure. Oh man, that is not what you want to see. So no boost pads on the rotation back here, and then he actually uses boost to go further away from the play into the corner, even though they're dealing with a threat. On that one, someone's got to turn and challenge on it, and if not, your job as back post is to be the one to do it. It's not really news though, is it, viewer? We already knew that. I mean, we knew that when he was playing for XSET. That's like years. Shout out to Kev, by the way. Fun fact, chat. If you want to know if you're going to lose a fight or not very easily, if the dude has a massive neck, like his neck is built, that means he's probably jacked, because it's not like you can just work out and make your neck bigger. So yeah, if you want to know if the dude's strong or not, just be like, dude, this guy's got a tree trunk for a neck. I'm not messing with that. That's an open net. I don't think he has the boost to recover to it though. Good efforts. I mean, Zealous is just compact and built. Say something about Alpha Cap he's watching right now. Alpha Cap sucks. All he does is steal content. He says he's watch partying, but there's nothing transformative. I'm kidding. Oh, man. For those that don't know, I talk to Cap pretty regularly. And we've had discussions about other people. Every joke has a bit of truth in it. That's not true at all. I'm just saying the one thing that people complain about, even though like React anti-content has been like king for years on YouTube and everything else. And like there is laws that have fought about fair rights usage and transformative content. Again, the reality is like, okay, say Kep put up on his channel, right? He took my stream and then full screened the browser and then didn't say anything and just left it as a 1-to-1, right? People, like, the viewership wouldn't be there. The reason why they're there is because of Kep, right? Even though all y'all just bash on him the whole stream. The poor man. Poor man takes a beating every time he hits go live. Kind of feels like Jobless and LG right now. Is he wrong? Hopefully we do get to game 7. Even though there's only best of 5s right now. Rob, appreciate the follow, dude. Decent bump off by Ixo. Should get possession back a little bit. Thanks, Rio. To commit on that side, that's probably not the best play. Ixo's got to play a slow chow here. Or flop at it and throw it away. Again, low boost in that corner. Like, the ability to go for a force 50 should draw a defender in, and then it should allow them to break back out. But again, Luna Galaxy plays a pretty quick game. They got a lot of high flying players. That's a nice psycho clear. Good demo, double demo even. Hopefully they turn it into something. Man, Luna Galaxy's playing suffocation. Alrighty, so what's the play? Drop off the NAS? Nope. Too much defense. This is probably going to be a shutout. Oh, no. Oli. Just put it in your own net, Oli. Make it look cool. Dang it. He was close. All right, shutout game 1. Not the best look for Jobless. The Chronic, we get it. You guys won. Put the ball down. Thank you. We go next. Placebo has locked in both Oli and Nas, changing the car. Reset the mental. You know, that's the goal. That's the goal. It's what we're planning on. Not a good first game. Luna Galaxy, in my opinion, is probably one of the better teams in this tournament. Obviously, Oxygen is way out ahead. I'm curious on the new standings after the first series of the day. Oxygen 9-1, 100%. Man, 100% really is figuring it out. We're sitting in third right now at 6-4. So this game is actually for third place. The big importance too for everybody is trying to make sure that you guys hit a top 4. Top 4 gives you that extra life into the playoffs. Top 6 qualifies you through. So. How many weeks does this go for? Technically 4. For those that aren't familiar with the format, so Shift Summer League is every Tuesday and Wednesday. EU is at 1 p.m. Eastern, and then NA is at 7 p.m. Eastern. They play 3 series in a double round robin. So we are officially halfway through. Today is the halfway point. They've played 9 series. They've got 9 more to go. So they're going to do 3 today. And then they come back next week and they've got the rest of their 6. That'll give them 9-9, which will put 2 matches against every team. So next week is the last week for league play, which is the round robin part. And then they'll go into playoffs the week after that. And then that'll just be, hey, top 6 fighting in a bracket. I don't know if team streams are going to be a thing for that. Good counterattack from Jobless. I wonder how this one broke down. Chronic has an infield pass. Oh, they just get double beat. Good reads by the defense. Good patience too. But I think final week, I don't know if there's any team streams. I think it's just a straight up, hey, we're main event and that's it. I don't know if there's lower brackets or how that's going to play. I assume they'll do it over 2 days. What day is the tournament? Every Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday for this week, and then the next 2 weeks after that as well, if I had to guess. A little bit of double commit. Clear doesn't really get out of the way. It's a rough one to see go in. Can't be conceding those. But that's kind of what the feeling has been for both the teams I cover, both Pirates on a Boat and Jobless. They've got some really good offensive plays that create, and then their defense just kind of falls apart randomly at times. Very aggressive challenge from Ixo, which I'm actually wanting to see more. I want Ixo and Oli to be the first 2 in rotation. Having them not be kind of free-flowing, I think, is really problematic. Ixo just, it feels like he tends to get lost when he's not able to just kind of go and do his thing. I have the most trust in Nas, especially as the one's background, to kind of just take his time and do his thing and be patient on how he wants to read the play. So... plus when he's on ball, it's quite special. Up to Oli. 50 challenge should be pretty safe. Tomic actually wins out really well, but gets landed on, so nothing there. Infield pass, Oli on defense. Should be able to play in the corner. Big 50 win, and a lot of time to work with. Bungsley collects some pads. And a great check back here by Chronic. Teammate was in an isolated 1v1 and on his rotation back, even with low boost. Comes in, cuts it off, stops the play. Demo gives them an advantage. Gotta find a way to stop and put that back in a threatening spot. It's a decent way to do it. But Cupree's off the demo and nothing happens. So halfway through game 2, completely tied up. Both teams kind of fighting for that that extended offense. A little bit of boom ball as we transition back downfield. Nass and Oli. Oh, an open net. Good 50. Nice. That was a little bit weird. I don't know if that was intentional. Like, Oli 100% went for that redirect, but it doesn't connect. Kind of isolates the defense, makes them hesitate just a tiny bit. Works out. Oh, I just backcracked so well. Oh, it felt so good. Playoffs are going to be 2 games at the same time until that's not possible. Oh, what a save. Ixo. Someone? Anybody? Uh-oh. We need a slow play 50 here. Or a team clear where they can boom it temporarily. Because boost rotation not in their favor right now. Dude, nice shot. Jesus. Who do I think is better, a tower first killer? In what context? I personally prefer a Tao's play. I think as a all-around player, I think a Tao is the player I would take more. Because historically, I've seen first killer unable to play for the team and play selfish. And I'd much rather take a player who is willing to be selfless in their approach. And a Tao is still extremely mechanical. But no doubt first killer is a difference maker. But I also think it's very telling that he's never won anything. He's been close, but jeez, what a clear. Game's a little bit laggy right now. Nice fake. The Tao is bad in defense though. Get out. Fury, just stop. Next, you're going to tell me that FIFA is more mentally draining than Rocket League. Oh, wait, you already did that. I don't think Italia's ever been #1 in the world, but he is obviously very, very good. Again, I think the difficulty is when you talk about individuals. Rocket League very much so is needing all 3 players to be impactful, especially in today's day and age of Rocket League where it is such a small margin of error. But it is tough when you talk about individuals within a context. Man, the bots be out in full form today. So, oh. Okay, leave that for your teammate. Does get the boost tonight. I love to see that. Chat, I want to tear this argument apart so bad, but it's just not worth the time, especially in OT. Man, what is this lag? What's going on? Ixo, you gotta have a good 50 here. Nice. If that doesn't pinch to the outside, that's very problematic. Good pre-jump by Oli. He's got to go for deny. He's gonna get it. Okay. Oli? Redirect? Let's go. What a play. We talk about at the high level taking risks, right? A lot of players want to immediately rotate back on defense there, but he's got to trust that his teammates behind him can win that out. Because that he gets boost. He's in position for a redirect. And they tie up the series. Good job, Oli. Good heads up play, man. Man, that was a spicy end of that game. Tied series is important. Jobless has not done well when they get down in a series. I haven't seen basically any close attempts to being able to do a reverse sweep. So neutralizing that series is pretty important, I think, for the mental. It's almost as if when they go down like 0-2, they're like, yeah, we just kind of accept our fate. It is what it is. No big deal. Nice beat. EXO, free shot. Nas. No, it's high. Holy. Bang. Also high. Crossbar challenge. So far, Jobless is winning 3-0. They could have had a goal, but instead, crossbar challenge is more important. Pain shot. Just pain. Ooh, nice little skirt out from Oli. That was actually a sick pass. Delayed touch and immediate counter. EXO just a little bit late to that when he has it. It's probably going to hit backboard anyway, but would have applied a little bit of pressure. Off the ceiling, good 50 to neutralize up to Nas. Wish he would have kept that one a little bit closer. Needs to have the defense kind of work for those touches. Front of the net. Awkward recoveries. Should be Tox that gets to that, and he does. Good challenge. For Luna Galaxy to play it back downfield. They put it into the corner where it's temporarily safe. Bumped off the play. Shot on target. Easy save by Oli. Pops it up high over to Nas, who can redirect it back downfield to EXO. Waiting for the play, but the follow-up is there. Nas yet again. Creating opportunities. Again, these shots, as long as they're on target, they force the defenders to go up for it. But that one, that's a tough save for Atomic. And a good start here for Jobless. No one there for the immediate receiving of the kickoff. Went back left, but it looks like it was more of an aggressive cheat up. Big counter and a clear on target, and somehow that's it. Why is that in? What is going on? Tox throws at midfield. You've got one rotating near. You've got another one. Okay, everybody's just near side. Rotational breakdown for Luna Galaxy. And that infield pass, no one there to receive it. Those are the ones that are kind of tough. You kind of get into a groove on rotation, so you're like, oh yeah, we created an opportunity. Let me just throw it infield, and someone will be there to put it away. But good control. Nas flip reset, even with a demo, not there. Only with the delayed challenge, should be able to sneak that one at least into a pressuring situation. Chronic gonna deny boost, look for a demo. Has to find himself rotating back as the rest of the team starts to slot in. Good beat over the top and a pass down in the midfield. Can Tox put it away? No, covered well by EXO. Pass across. EXO trying to bully him off the play. Gets a demo. And a good read from Oli. Saw the way that play was going to go. Gets above it. And now Jobless. Shot. Thrown away from Nas. Obviously wants to apply that immediate pressure, but probably better keeping it close. Would have been a bit more threatening, but I understand the urgency, trying to apply pressure and force this team to make mistakes. As another booming touch goes high, and Chronic demos him off the play, so no follow-up. And the Galaxy on offense, but for how long? That one off the ceiling. It's a good beat. Nice read by Nas. Decides to keep it close. Has a chance to go for a fake, and a Chronic, no time wasted. You even hear the aggressive challenge come through, and Ixo's willing to let him come in. Puts himself into a position. And it's a big clear downfield. Not sure if Ixo can get to it. He does. Secondary touch. No boost to follow through. As we enter the final minute, 2-goal lead, a chance to go on match point. Again, both these teams trying to fight for that extra life. And a roller. Tox can't get back in time. Oli happy to just take the free shot on net. Yeah, and a huge 50 from Nas against Atomic. We take those. These crossfield passes are just not to anyone. Glad Nas didn't go for that. That's all three rotating back. They got to be careful. Scary touch from Ixo, but I understand him just trying to keep it away from the attackers. Yeah, they're following in pursuit that whole way, that line down. Hey, Mom. Good 50. Drop it. Go to game 4. Close it out, potentially. Again, this is a fight for third place right now. This either creates separation between, assuming... who is Endpoint and Sadade playing? Anybody know? Let me look it up. Who's Endpoint and Sadade playing right now? Sadade is playing Oxygen, so Sadade is going to drop down in the by 1. Endpoint is tied with this Protego, so... We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Tiger, welcome back, dude. I mean, there's a chance to actually create a pretty big separation in the top 3. Like, this could be a 2-game differential increase, which is kind of important. Kind of gives you that buffer. And then they play Sadade again last game of the day today for Jobless, so honestly, a chance to really put a gap between, like, the 3 and 6 place team. See if they can close it out. Jobless's game differential is really bad. They were like 5 or 6 off of the next team at one point, so not a good look. Nice control touch from Ixo. Able to extend past 1. Fortunately, Oli's touch is going to go to the outside. Either way, he's able to deny boost, get a fake. Past 1, it's an open net. They just got to put a shot in, and Nas happy to pick up the pieces. Nice and easy. Again, good misdirect on the rotation through. Instead of going directly up wall, creates some space, plays it around, and good setup. Aggressive kickoff. Need to be careful. As Ixo and Nas in the same corner, the only ones with boost up to Oli to rotate out. And he does get his own corner with 100. It's off the back wall, trying to go for a double flip. Not quite there, but low boost plays allows Nas to set it up for his teammate. Easily recovered and no threat here, so probably right back down. A soft touch in the midfield should be Jobless with the first 2. That's an open net. Shot on, and Oli's going to place that top right every single time. Good beat, too. Looked like Tox almost had it covered. Nice, boys. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, and that first game felt like a bit of a wake-up call. They I don't want to jinx too much. Obviously, we're only a minute in, so there is a ton of time left as Tox is able to slot that bottom right. That's a good find. And he's rotating through, trying to find... He doesn't even get that corner boost for the deny, but... Still, what was a very unthreatening situation. Pass across to carry the momentum, and 1-2. God, that's... Dude, come on. Remember, like, 10 seconds ago, I'm like, yo, 2-0 lead. I want to get ahead of myself. It finds like they're finally doing the blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? I want to get ahead of myself. And then the thing happened. Every time, dude. Every time. Please jinx it. You're welcome, Tetrux. I'm here for you, man. Apparently. Yeah, take that, bro. Suck it. Double Uno reverse card. All right, everybody hold your breath in before kickoff goal. Hopefully me saying a kickoff goal means that it won't happen. But by me addressing that I know that it's going to happen, maybe it still does. I don't know. I was joking. I was joking. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, good 50 NAS. Should have one more. All right, deny the corner boost. Maybe should be able to get one more touch. It's tough angle. Shot down. Chronic gonna pass that across. It actually baits out Oli. If Tox would have been a little bit closer, might have been a really good play. Instead, trapped into the corner, kicked into the midfield. It's up to Oli. He does extend it out. Not for long. A Chronic good read into the midfield. Both teams taking turns, just kind of throwing it up. But no follow-up on the secondary touch, so back and forth possession we go. A little bit disruptive on that back line. Challenges are there to keep it in. Billy with a pre-flip, no boost. Jobless got to keep it close, as they need to force a 50 or buy some time so the boost pads can come up in their favor again. Back corner's up now, and it's up to Oli. Slow play past one. It's a great extension. Tries to go for the bump. Would have set it up well for two teammates behind. Instead, back on defense and in a dangerous spot. That one in front of the mid needs to be cleared downfield. And Nas going to do just that. Ixo can't connect. Would have been a double touch opportunity off that back line. Instead, back and forth we go. At least this time, the defense does have boost. As Nas is able to come crashing down on this one, he's going to follow in pursuit. Infield touch and pinched back the other way. So Ixo, 100 boosts on the back line. See if he can get it on pass. Tries to land on that one. It's a good 50, but into the midfield. Tox has hit redirects from there again. Now, no one there to challenge. Staying patient. And Oli's first touch has been able to get past many defenders. They've been crucial. Jobless tries to hold on to this 1-0 lead. It just doesn't feel like it's enough. Fortunate for Oli there. Wanted to get a little bit more behind that. Would have had some pace on the on that second challenge to push it forward for an air dribble chance. We're gonna let Iso take this one. He's on the side wall, just kind of waiting for this play to develop. A low boost play should allow Oli to get in a position. Wins the 50 over to Nas, who puts an immediate pressure. Not towards target, so goes to the outside wall. And now, dangerous position. Ixo with a redirect. No one there for the immediate. Chronic up high. A lot of boost sent. He's going to flip reset past one, but should be easy for Oli to play defense. Sits behind for the 50. It pinches back into the corner. 30 seconds remaining. Jobless doing what they can to hold on to this lead. As all three coming downfield, it's a big demo up to Nas. Gets the read on a Chronic. Can Ixo get there with 0 boost? It's not enough. Now everybody's spent retreating. It's up to Oli to find a way to extend this in the midfield. 2 touches will do just that. 20 seconds kicked off the clock. Counterattack trying to be set up for Luna Galaxy. Jobless not giving them any space, and now just needs this one to hit the ground. Cross field, that'll do it. Jobless 3-1 in the series and extending their lead in third place. Nice. Feels good, man. Go, boys. So, last game of the day. Like, get you guys your prediction payouts. Is against Sadade, who has been very back and forth. Nice, dude. That was good. We needed that. Guys, I don't think you can say that Luna fell off. It has been back and forth like crazy in this tournament. There's been so much weirdness in results, even over an NA. What we can all agree on is go pack go. I agree. I agree with that one. Unlucky. All part of the plan, dude. All part of the plan. Have standings updated? No. So that'll put the guys at 7 and 4, right? Yeah. Part of the plan to take my money? You bet. It's always part of the plan. Let's see. Oxygen swept 100% 3-1. JJ Rock's got another win. They beat Fake GA. What's going on with Fake GA? They've been on a downward trend. JJ Rocks is now what? 2-9? Maybe 3-9? I don't know if that's updated yet. It looks like it has. True, Salty. True. JJ Rocks beat FGA both times. Really? Is that where their 2 wins are? Wow. Okay. And in back-to-back days too. Oh, this is why this format's so stupid. This whole format is dumb. Like, you played a team and then you play them again immediately the next day, and it's just like, ugh. By all means, that's usually the best for the team, but it's not how it should be. This time, Vic GA at least got a game, I guess. I have that same blanket on my couch. I am blind, but I was trying to see some of the things in the background. Which one? The one that's directly behind me? I think my mom made that. I think my mom made that blanket. So there's no way you have that same blanket. And the one up here is for Twitch partners. The one directly behind me. Stole my blanket, made a copy of it. It's got like a football that's like blasting off, and it's got a little like cheese head, and then it says Packers on it. Or no, it says cheese heads on it, I think.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits.
No, you can't. Back to making Frozen think I'm a pro. Have you Scampy, have you been paying attention to training camp at all? A little bit. Yeah, a couple injuries here and there. Apparently yesterday, because they finally got all the storms that we had in Minnesota, they got like downpoured, and the defense has been looking dominant, which to be expected with Love not in there and everything else. But you know, what can you do? This next game should start relatively soon. I think we're kind of speedrunning EU today. And then I'm gonna take the pup for a walk because she's been behaving quite well despite being stuck doing nothing all day. Plus I need to go outside and like get sun. Yeah, I'm interested to see how things play out for the guys this year. It's gonna be an exciting watch just for the NFC in general. I don't know. They just gotta figure out how much they want to pay Love and get that done with. Glad they extended Kenny. The fact that Kenny's in his third year, his third deal is crazy, but the fact that he's only 28 is even crazier. We just released that long snapper as well that they brought in. Honestly, man, like, I think the benefit of having a young team is they're kind of all in the trenches together. They're all learning and adjusting as a collective, which, like, that type of chemistry of knowing, hey, you're also new in the league, I'm a new in the league, we're both trying to do our best type of thing, I think builds a rapport that is very important. I just think it's crazy that the receivers are playing as well as they are in their rookie years. You know, I don't know, like, I would expect some sort of regression from Love in year 2. Like, tail end of the season. Like, that's my opinion on the contract, right? Is they're trying to pay him a bag. They want to make him the #1 paid quarterback in the NFL. And it's just like, you can't do that. Like, I understand that you, like, my opinion on it is, like, pay the man, right? Don't skip out. Like, pay him the, you know, whatever it is, 50-some million a year. But for him to be the highest paid is insane. Like, we have an 8-game sample size of where you were incredible, and then another sample size where it's like, man, they were thinking about, it's a rebuild. Like, we got to start over. We were ready to look for that #1 draft pick. So, like, the sample size is just too small. Do I think that you did some things statistically and everything that are like, oh yeah, you know, that's important? But, like, I only take beating the Cowboy or like the Dallas in the playoffs so much. I mean, that team is the epitome of choke artists. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, you also see how much, like, Trevor Lawrence just got paid and stuff too. So there is definitely that's just the way the market is. Like, hey, if you're next man up, you get paid like insane elite money, which I hope, well, like, okay, there's a balance to a quarterback being like, you know what, I'm going to take a decent amount of money, which provides more cap space for the rest of our team to be good, and we can go and win stuff, a la Brady. You know, love or hate Tom Brady, like, he was never the highest paid quarterback, and because of that, they were able to go out and get more talent and do things that set up the team for success. Kept people around, you know. So there's that. But then I'm also like, hey, there's no guarantee that Jordan Love is going to be healthy. There's no guarantee he's not going to get injured. There's no guarantee. So it's like, at the same time, like, yeah, man, get paid. Like, get as much money as you can, because this is not going to last forever, you know? So it's like trying to find the balance of that, and then negotiations of not being too greedy, doing what's best for the team, but also doing what's good for you, you know, is important. So I don't know. I don't envy those situations. It's a lot of money. Jobless won. Yeah, man. 3-1. It was a good win. Fruity, are you still here? He's being so angry at the admin. Be nice, dude. Pretty being Captain Cranky Pants right now. Jeez. Fruity, be nice. He's just doing his best, right? We don't done the season. Server's poo. Nobody likes it. Jolie, who's the GOAT? Yeah, I'll just dunk him every time he tries to go for a play while I'm on this team. I always look back at Aaron Jones. He played so well for us, but we didn't want to pay the poor man, and he was very dedicated to us. I know, it's really tough, man, because, like, Aaron Jones did a lot for the organization. He did a lot of really cool things, right? But the reality is he was injury prone. He was getting to be that age, and you're telling me that we can give this young potential stud who's been behind a dog water team in the Raiders the same contract for a younger, proficient version that was arguably one of the best running backs in the league just 2 years ago, who's faced more stacked boxes than any, like, that's part of the business. I love Aaron Jones. Like, he's a great dude. I think he's done some amazing things. I think he's going to do good things for Minnesota, which I hate to say, but that is part of the business. You know, it's the way it goes. Christian Watson, I mean, he's been having hamstring injuries, right? So hopefully all the offseason efforts to figure out the power disparity between both legs. So they were saying like the amount of like strength in his hamstring was like 22% versus the other one, which was like 8%, and trying to find that balance back to like within a 8 to 10% differential is part of it. So yeah, man, I mean, everybody's you're playing as a professional athlete, you're doing a lot of different things, so there's always gonna be that conversation of staying healthy. How's it gonna go? Like, you know, we'll see. We shall see. Should be fun though.
It is ooh la la Lawler.
Yo, Snuff, appreciate the prime sub, man. Thanks for using it here. The thing I don't like saying is the Lions have a great team coach. I mean, Dan Campbell's been doing a good job for sure. So that's good. I mean, it's cool to see stuff competitive, man. It's been a while since we've gotten any of that. I think it's just good to have a competitive division, man. It makes everybody better. How do you feel about the Bears? They still suck. No matter what kind of next generational talent you bring into the Bears, that front office is still doo-doo. So here we are. The fact that they're moving away from Soldier Field too is just like, it feels wrong. We should be getting to go here in a bit. All right, here we are. It's about that time, everybody. Last series of the day for EU. Up against Sadate. Where are they at in the standings? They've been up and down. Right now they're in 6th. They're 5 and 6. Jobless is 7 and 4. So we'll see how this one goes. They have given us trouble before, I think. We played them right away, and it was a 3-0, but it was a lot closer. It was 5-3, 1-0, and then 5-2. So they made some good adjustments. We held on to a 1-goal lead, and then floodgates again. So hoping the offense can really showcase this. That's the hope. What are we waiting on, Yeti? Let's go. Good job. Nastro and Jobless. Yeah, it's just an off-season thing, man. I mean, M80's dead. They've been dead. They're donezo. AJ tried to play with the peeps in the qualifiers with Gyro and missed. They didn't qual. And then Jorius hasn't played with anybody. I think he's just off seasoning and hoping for kind of waiting for the World Championship to end and try to rebuild after that. So nice shot across. Good control by Ixo. Gotta flick that one a little bit earlier. Sadate is definitely going to challenge pretty aggressively. Nice fake by Nas. That almost is an own goal. Only Nas and Joris could be sick. I wouldn't mind that team, actually. Nothing against Ixo, but I do like Jorius and Oli potentially together. And I don't think the Jorius Nas combo was the problem. Nice double. Good save, Ixo. I really like Jorius. Me too. He's a good dude. He is a very good dude. I mean, let's call it is. This team Jobless, if it was Oli, Ixo, Jorius, or one of those iterations, like with Jorius on it, like Jorius Nas and then Oli, I could probably get them an org like today. Because then you at least have 2/3 of a roster that made top 8 every single time. And it's like, hey, we think there's improvement here. This player has proven as well. And maybe then you could, I don't know, possibilities. It's just tough, man. Without tangible evidence or seeing it tried out, it's difficult. And like, you don't want to do that to Ixo, you know? And the business of this, of being a professional is not, it's tough, man. Like, some people criticize about like, oh, this player's cutthroat. He let go of this player, did this thing. But the reality is like, for everybody involved, like to stay at the highest level, you've got to make those tough decisions, whether it be sometimes cutting a friend and trying to replace somebody a little bit better, or, you know, looking out for yourself. It's tough, man. It's really tough. You know, I've been critical of some of those decisions too, where I'm like, dude, that's such a mean thing to do, this and that and the other. But then you kind of take that step back and you look at the approach and you're like, you know what? You're still making majors. I get it. You know, that's what you have to do to stick it in this industry. So yeah, that's tough, dude. That's a great play. Oh, the shot isn't there. That should have been a goal. It was such a good setup too. They had the demo paired with it. Had the cross field shot. Yeti, I can tell you that I think the players did fine, if I'm being honest. I think it was a staffing thing, personally. I think there was definitely some overcoaching or undercoaching, however you want to say it. I think there was definitely the pressures coming from the organization, because they were spending so much money, is then trickled down to the staff to have to perform. And I don't know if the coach was well equipped enough to be able to handle those pressures and the scrutiny that comes with it. Some people react to those types of situations differently, where it's like, hey, I'm under pressure. I'm going to trust the staff around me to do the job that they were hired to do. And then some people go, well, the pressure's on me. I have to be the one to make it happen and put things together. Therefore, I'm going to stop trusting my coaches. And I take it all on my... It's just, again... It's not an easy situation. And also, like, M80, if you guys haven't watched my video on it, I put out a video called M80 The Rise and Fall or something like that. And I kind of expressed my thoughts on it, but like, M80 did some really bad things as an organization and still have. Like, I don't think staff and players have been paid yet in full. I think they're behind on payments. Which isn't the first time. M80 did the same thing when I'm pretty sure Kep was a creator. So, and for some reason, people stay quiet about it. Like, we need to stop letting organizations get away with not paying people on time. Yeah, check it out, man. Hit up YouTube or the Discord. They're posted in there as well daily. Yeah. I don't know, man. When you're dealing with financial issues, you're having to pay for staff out of your own pocket, and then also the pressures of like, hey, we brought you over, you need to... Wow, what a shot, Oli. I like the no chow because if it's played further away, it allows possession to go back to Nas, but air dribble bump. They got a demo on the back end. That's a good save. Does he have the in and out? Don't go for it, Oli. Nice patience. Should allow them to sustain offense now. Everybody back, ready to go. Gotta be careful of the demo. That's a great play from Fox. A little bit of breathing room, but for how long? Another demo on rotation. This should be a big clear. Redirects. It's a little high. Still good attempts here. As those all in front of the net. Team able to crash into the box and keep it awake. First minute OT. Couple threatening plays from both rosters. Trying to find a way to control and break this one out. They've been suffocated quite well so far. And you can tell everybody on the team less than 25 boost. Ixo's the only one who's got some pads. He's got to make a crucial touch here. Hundreds in the corners denied again. Stade has to make their mark. They are in position to score. Somehow Jobless is able to break on out of that. Every single player was less than 12 boost. Good job, Jobless. High pop. Ixo's got one more. Plays it around. Shots there. What a save. Again, all that's going on, and NASA's just hunting for a demo. Could allow them to find a way to push it through. Big 50s from Sizen. Pops it up. That's her. Not going to connect. Does get a boost nigh and a demo on rotation. Don't agree with him rotating near post there. He needs to cut back across. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's where I go back, Yeti, to the coaching, the staffing, the mental. You know, you've got to find a way to encourage those players and not let that be a mental hurdle. And that's where I think things really lacked. You know, like they were plenty talented to make some plays happen, but man, that's rough for Jobless. Playing the corner, I don't think Oli has the boost to get to it, so they just get beat out. NASA's also dodging a demo on the back end there, so he can't cut as aggressively as he wants to. Scambeat, appreciate the follow, by the way. Same with Aleos. Seem great. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Scam, how'd you end up finding the channel, by the way? Yeti as well, appreciate it. Hit him with a flippy. Nope. The fact that they like the Packers too is just like a happy little accident, you know? Okay. Big clear. Nice. L boost from Exo. That's a tough chow. Nas could pre-jump that, but he usually opts to play a little bit more defensive and more patient. Watch Fruity in the morning because I wake up early. Oh, nice. Yeah, Fruity and I go way back. I think the first time I met Fruity was probably WSOE. Way back. That's like, what, 2019? I think is the first time I met Fruity. Or did I see him from... No, it had to be before that. Back when he was playing with... not Reciprocity. Way before that. Barcelona, was it? I think it was when FC Barcelona was when I met Fruity. Back in, like, whatever that was. Season 6, 7. I don't remember. So long ago. He was teammates with Farah. And I got along with Farah pretty well. So. Sorry, dog. Yeah, Fruity was one of the older ones, and he was tired because he would like... So he would be in his hotel room, and he's got Shawzette drinking a 2-liter of Coke. And, oh yeah, PSG. That are you Saint-Germain. Yeah, it was Shawzette, and he's like, dude, this kid just eats McDonald's every day, and I'm bored, and I want to leave the hotel room. I'm like, come hang out with us. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, all the casters are in their late 20s, early 30s, man. Like, we are going out. We're going to go get some food. We're going to go hang and do some stuff. And he's like, can I come? And I'm like, yeah, of course, man. So we took him to Korean barbecue. He found out what bulgogi was for the first time, and been buddies ever since. Yeah, I think the difficulty, Yeti, for people who watch Ixo is like Ixo's ceiling is so good. Like Ixo is a freak when he's peaking, and the difficulty is people see that contrast of like what his peak is versus what his day-to-day is, and they want the peak, rightfully so. Because when Ixo's popping off, it's like, dude, you are going to 1v3 this series. So finding a way to get more towards the ceiling rather than increasing his floor, it's kind of what we're looking for. And finding a way that he can play rotationally that kind of brings that out is important. Nice beat by Ixo. Shot from Nas. Tries to play it under. And not enough power to play it over. Up to Ixo on defense. That's going to be tough for the flip reset. Sorry for the little lag hiccups. I don't know why they're happening. People have been complaining about them since the update. Nas probably got to take a quick challenge on that. Gets beat out. That's an open net. Good cutback by Ixo. Trying to go for a little bit of a cycle clear, but it's not going to be there. Sazen. Again, saw Nas with a low boost trying to get a redirect there. Couldn't find a nose. Yo, Seth, appreciate the 6 months, man. Thanks, dude. Hope you're doing well. Half a year. Nice play across. Dude, that, like, some of these spikes are really bad. And I hope it's just on my end. I hope the players aren't dealing with this. I assume if they were, they'd be calling for a timeout, but I don't know. It might be just the NA to EU server thing, because this is EU servers. But because I think it is just a ping thing. It's also why we bake in a automatic delay when we do production, just so that stuff smooths out. So trying to go for a flip reset. Again, game one was a OT that they conceded, and now Sadade really finding form. First time I watch a game, the Summer League. How good is Jobless Trio? Honestly, they have really good peaks. Like when their offense is popping, like you're seeing crazy redirects from Oli. Like Ixo's hitting some doubles. Nas is a freak as an individual. Like when the guys are popping, they look really good, but then sometimes they're just susceptible to really sloppy rotation, bit of miscommunication issues, and yeah, it's I don't know, becomes a little bit more problematic. But good consistent pressure there. Getting not over yet. Still a lot of time to play with. The only person that you'll probably recognize on Sadade is Sizen. He used to play for Vitality before Zen took his spot back in the 22-23 season. They placed top 6 at the major in not Boston. It was right before Boston. I forget where they were at. I was there. Was that LA? Maybe not. I don't remember. I remember where that land was. I was there. And if they get a bully, that should be an open net. Oh, God, what a touch by Fox. Was it Texas? No, that can't be right. It was a major. It wasn't Worlds. Where was that land? It might have been LA, like San Diego. At the DreamHack. It might have been at San Diego DreamHack. That sounds right. I don't know. But they got top 6 after they were like, hey, we're bringing in this Zen kid, and if you don't start playing more, you're going to get dropped. So the guys started grinding a lot more, and they brought a top 6, and then Sizen got let go, and then you got Vitality as you know it. And then they went on a undefeated run for the rest of the year. So Sizen's probably the one you know. Fox has been around in the scene for quite a while. Matzer is a little bit lesser known, but I mean, NASA's a 1v1 made. People should know him as a very talented player, but it looks like if you guys were here, we talked about EA and like Apex and what they're doing with the battle pass and all that kind of stuff. They have gone back on it. They're like, hey, we're gonna restore the ability to get the premium for the same amount. They're also giving you the ability to earn it from in-game challenges. Nice. That review bomb. Once I took an astray, Yuruchi. Cute. Cute. Make sure you take him to the vet. Get the shots, all that kind of stuff. Both for its sake and your guys's. What about Rezi? I don't know what Rezi's up to. Again, you guys gotta understand with the off season, there's a lot of teams that just aren't, or a lot of players that are just taking a break and then got a shots just not happy about it. Yeah, don't know many pets that are like, ooh, shots, I love these. So my dog just perked up when she heard that word and was like, Bang. Nice, boys. Good chow. Again, situational awareness. Oli's the closest to the play, so he turns on it after getting the boost, creates a good 50. The other two can kind of just wait and see how it develops. Rot loves the vet. Literally gives zero reaction. I mean, I love Rottweilers. They're just big, lovable pups. My parents have a Rottweiler named Cooper, and he's the best. He's just 130 pounds of love. Love Coopsy. Nasser plays Rezi. Landino, this roster's gone through some pretty weird iterations. The team used to be Moist Esports with the roster that they had. And then they also used to be part Redemption, which was like Astral, Cash, and it kind of was just this weird combination of multiple players. And then they got dropped from Moist. Moist went and picked up an NA team. Cash and his teammate went over to Resolve so they could get paid. And it kind of just left Oli like, well, what do I do now? Joyo left, went to Oxygen. So they brought in Ixo. And then they had Rezi as well. And Redemption became Jobless. And now it's another iteration of it. The only thing that's remained the same is Oli and Fruity. Dutch trip for the World Cup. I would have to look what I have in my notes for that. Nice, Oli. Great plays, dude. Good control. Getting that pinch off the sidewall. Delayed flick. Draws one in. He actually gets underneath it, so it pops high, and then he's got a one-on-one. Mats would try to go for the boost in the corner, too. A 1v3 for Oli. That was crazy. Nice infield to a pre-jumping. Oh my gosh, what a play. He pre-jumped on this and just hit him mid. Oh, sick. Hi, Frenchies. My girlfriend is a Frenchie. She is sitting below me, snoring on my feet. You see her in the background on the chair sometimes. That's just in. Nice. Let's go. Big 50 from Nas. You say that, dude, but like I haven't gotten a solid night's sleep in like well over a year. So loud. So loud. He's a good dog for the most part, but sometimes it's just that personality comes out and it's like, you are so spoiled. See you later, Mom. Ice placement. Again, you've got two players isolated with this touch near, so Oli just decides to fake it double. Could have went high for the first touch instead. Follows it down, and then the second touch where you think, okay, immediate reaction after. He's like, no, I got all the time in the world. No one's facing me head on. Turns it into an infield. Yeah, this one I measured. I did like a decibel rating test to see how loud she snored, and it's equivalent to a room full of people talking. It's like 120 some decibels or something, or like it's like 90 to 100 something at times, and I'm like, why? Why is this a thing? That's a dangerous touch. Don't do it again. Please, someone get in front of it. Please. All right, you gotta look out for a demo behind. Nice 50. That's really huge. Both him and Master don't have any boost. They're just kind of bullying each other down. Yeah, but imagine trying to sleep next to that, Andrew. That's every night, bro. It's insane. I wish mine would, but girlfriend won't let me do that. Bang. All right. So a good response from the guys here. A lot of it just seems to be a positioning thing, where before it felt like they were working a little bit too hard to get to the ball, and this time it a little bit more patient, and then utilizing the space that's being provided. Because while yes, Sadate had that one play that was sick with the pre-jump, we don't really see too much infield or like misdirection being brought in. They're pretty straightforward in their approach. So that's pretty cool, Scambino. Oxygen 3.0 endpoint. Appreciate the update. To be expected. So again, a pretty big, nice save, Oli. Pretty big deal here. A win here really does a lot for the team with having that kind of buffer going into the final week. Still alive. A lot of games still left to be played. So again, if I look at the standings right now, Jobless is 7-4. If they win this, they go to 8-4 with a +1 differential, which puts them at +4. Endpoint just lost, so that would drop them down more. Luna Galaxy's already down 1, and then Sadate would also go down another, which would be huge. So who is the Galaxy playing right now? They're playing Espertaco. Yeah, I mean, both those teams are fighting for the 5-6 right now. I would like to stay a game or two ahead of that mix. That would be huge. Because, like, if Endpoint lost, Luna Galaxy loses, that puts them at a tie. So you got a bunch of teams that would be 5-7, which would be really good. You'd have a bunch of teams 5-7, and then everybody else would be, like, either in the 8-win or the 7-win column. So last thing you want to do is be tied. Nice stuff. What's Ragnarok? I actually don't know what that is. Is that like the movie that they did? Because obviously it's a manhwa, isn't it? Or no, it was a webtoon. Solo Leveling's a webtoon. So did they have like a different part, or is that just like one of the arcs? Or yeah, I've never heard of Ragnarok. Because I've read Leveling in full. Jeez, Oli. I mean, it's an easy read. You can crush that out. It's a sequel. I didn't know there was a sequel. Oh, that's cool. And it's actually good. Good clarification. Ragnar's a Periphery song. Yeah, shout out to Periphery. Great band live. Uh-oh. All right, Oli, what do you got? Easy backboard defense. You should have a 50 here, though, too. I think the quality's been here and there. There's been some moments that look really good and others where I'm like, you. The same thing can be said about Kaiju number 8, where, like, some of the fights I was just like, if. Haven't seen them live. Well, dude, they're so good live. I saw them with Animals as Leaders And who else was there? 100% J3 Oak. Yeah. Man, 100% is looking good. Saturday comes from Belgian rapper album. Nice. Thanks for the info. Oh, what a dunk from Oli. Oh, the ego chow. I love it. Just goes up high to try to cover it and then just pre-flips into it. Yeah, Sev, I just don't think they have the budget to, like, people gotta understand, like, Ufotable for Kimetsu no Yaiba is like the way they go about it and how much time they give to make those things is why it looks so good. Some of these other studio animation studios just take on way too many projects, so they can't really dedicate to the time and love, but they have to make ends meet. And I feel bad for their employees because those guys are overworked like crazy. That's all CG. Not all of it. A large portion of it is CG, but they do it in a way that is not like the characters are still hand drawn and the major focal points are hand drawn, but the backgrounds and the backing stuff they mix with CG in order to speed up the kind of, like, it's actually done really intelligently. Bang. Oh my god, EXO. Please. Open nets are so hard to hit, but you had that one. Nice, Oli. Pass across. Nice. Unselfish play. Love it. Again, CG can be done well, but there's some shows that are just really, really bad with it. Where you can tell it's like, oh hey, it's a big army marching. Copy paste every single thing, rinse repeat, you know, and it's just like, this looks so flat. Yeah. I just think it's awesome that they're showing that there is ways to do it to make it look good, you know? Jobless starting to work the field really well. Have you seen nice 50? Wow, he actually recovered that. Fox, that was clutch. I did not expect him to get a save there. It doesn't matter. But like, who was it? Have you seen Girls Band Cry? It's Toei Animation did it. It's 100% CG, and at first I was like, I hate this, and by the end I'm like, it's bearable. But that's pure CG. Dude, the guys are cooking now. This is the Jobless that who is it? Someone asked like, yo, how's Jobless been? You know, what's the expectation? How are they? When they're cooking, they look great. Like, this is... I've never watched One Piece. And I don't know if I ever will. Maybe if like I start traveling a bunch again, right? Like say I'm on the road constantly and it's like, hey man, you're gonna be on planes for the next 6 months, like I was with Rocket League. Then I'd be like, all right man, I got nothing else to do. Time to grind through all 1100 episodes. Nice play, EXO. Good heads up. Good Nas take the place of Rezi. When they redo it. Yeah, that might be the play. I mean, you could also do a fillerless version of it, so you're not watching so much. But... I know some people that are just obsessed with it. It's their favorite show and they constantly watch. But like, I'm also one of those people that's like, once I watch something, I'm done. You know, I don't need to rewatch. I very rarely rewatch. Cash prize is 20 grand. 20K for the NA and 20K for the EU. Less than 5% filler. correct me if I'm wrong, but like the first like 1,000 episodes were them like introducing you to all the pirates and the crew. And now that they've done that, the show can like actually start. Dang. 5-0. That's a statement. All right, guys, game 5. Let's end it strong. We didn't go all this way for nothing, right? All right, chat, game 5. Here we go. Come on, boys. End strong. Sev, I will say, just because something popular doesn't mean it's good. I will play counter to that. Like country music's really, really popular, but I think country is beyond mid. It's just a majority of people are, you know, not saying that the human race is a strong one in their intelligence, but you know. Yes, let's go, boys. Insult to injury, keep it going. And they have been scoreless for a long time. The last goal they scored was that Matzer infield pre-jump. Yeah, I just think Oli needs that opportunity, man. I really like watching Oli and Nas together, and Ixo's been... There's been moments where like Ixo and Oli team up, and it has been so threatening. Oh no, big counter. A little bit of an overcommit, guys. Calm down, puppy. You're fine. We're almost done. Big 50 from Oli. Fox plenty of boost in the midfield. Gotta be careful. Come on, guys. Corner and in. That is a very aggressive play from Nas. I like the lack of hesitation. Over the top of one. Oh. Oli, do the thing. Hit him with it. That's who's doing the remake stuff. That'll be cool. Wit's done some good stuff. Wow, that was like, you don't even know what happened. Uh-oh. Oh, he whiffed. We're so lucky. Let's go. Hit him with it, Oli. Nope. Good shell. What a high pop. Play the corner, Nash up, plenty of boost. Like the idea on the Musty again. His approach on that is a little bit too low. Fury, I don't know why you're being combative with everybody, but just take a chill pill, dude. Like, again, I have no issues with you providing your opinion and stuff, but try to be respectful. Nice break. That touch back to the other side was actually very helpful for Jobless. Low boost. What's Ixo gonna do? He's got a couple pads. Yeah, 100% whistle. It's the only reason I'm doing it. Nice pass one. I try to be patient. Try to give people a chance for the most part. But like, know. It's just like it feels like they just act like they've been wronged and like everybody else is wrong, and I don't know. Oh, please, come on. Dude, what is with this leg? Holy, you're gonna get another touch on that? All right, buddy. Deny the boost. Find that demo on that third coming through. Dang. Pace of this game is definitely picked up. I say as Oli slows it down completely. You rooting for Worlds? Oh man, I don't even know. We'll talk after this game. It's a game 5. We're all tied up 45. Holy with the extension. It's in front. Let's go! Nice, boys. Heck yeah. Man, Oli's been playing great today. Big 50, pre-flip to get past to make the angle awkward. Even with size in there, closing it mid. Nice, dude. Let's go, guys. Let's not concede a kickoff goal, knock on wood. So patient from Ixo on that, too. Big clear downfield. It's in the mid. They got to be careful on this counter. Nas goes up. Kicks over. He should have a good extension. Oli's got 100. Ixo's up as well. A bit of a double commit, but I like the play. It actually forces it, but it's a big mistake. No! Again, 2 on the backboard. Again, low boost. I like the play from Ixo. He forces the flip, but Oli can't control it. Oh, that's tough. That's the Octane I'm looking at. He's been popping off with it, actually. His pass has been on point. He's been going for some good plays. Back left kickoff. Good meet in the midfield. That's going to bounce. Double commit. Big clear from Nas. He's got to win that. What are you going to do? Flip reset. Past 1. All right, OT chat. Here we go. Get your predictions on who wins and when. Let me know. Pass downfield. Waiting for the redirect pass. No power on it, unfortunately. Oli's got a solo. Baits and sizing. Fakes under 1. Fortunately, lands on it. Ixo with boost. Could hand a double. We'll save up side wall. Nobody challenging off the ceiling. Trying to go for a pass across. Not there. It's up to Oli. The midfield. On target. Played to the side where Nas is waiting. Plenty of boost. Back across. And it's a big clear. It's up to Oli with the save. That's dangerous. The shot could be there, but he lands on it. Not out of the woods yet. Big clear and 2 committing to the same play. They're all low boost. Luckily for Oli, 100 in front. It's a mistake. The second shot not as threatening. They try to thread it down. They keep it out somehow. Got to be careful of the double touch. Luckily, Nas does get a bump and Oli able in front of it. That's about as close as it can get. Scary moment here, but can Ixo land the double? We haven't seen one in a while. Play cross field. Oli with a pre-flip in front of net. Nothing too threatening, but trying to win it in the midfield. The challenge to the outside. Ixo 250s. Keeps it neutral. Nas patient in the midfield again. Silazen solo play into the corner. Should not lead to anything much. And just need that one beat. Nas is able to bring it all the way downfield. Off the ceiling. It's a bad touch from Ixo, but comes back down on a bounce shot. Buys a threat on target off the backboard. Free shot. Can he get to it first? Ness is going to put it away. Jobless with the reverse sweep. Let's go. 3-0 today. Woo! Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Nice, dude. Banana bread? At work, dude? Hell yeah. Oh, that's a vibe. Good job, boys. We needed that. That does a lot for the standings too. Let me look. I don't think it's gonna update, but take a look at the standings. So that puts them at 8-4 at number 3. So that's what we were looking for today. This separation is kind of what we're wanting. So for those that are unfamiliar, obviously top 6 is the important one. Anybody in top 4 gets a first round bye and an extra life in playoffs. So being top 4 is absolutely crucial. And now having that kind of clear 1, 2, 3 separation, 100% did beat us. And the hopes is that, you know, we get a little bit of a revenge and kind of balance that one out. Oxygen is the clear favorite. They have not conceded a game since their first series. And again, getting wins against these teams are huge. So who do we have next week to start? Espertaco, which is the team directly in front, Oxygen, and then Resolve. So yeah, I mean, it could basically put us at a, if I had to guess, 10-5. 10-5 is what the hope is going into the final day, which would be a very solid place to be. The biggest problem though is the teams that are winning. Like, look at those game differentials. It is convincing wins. And even though we have a 2-1 win-loss, it's only +4. That's problematic. Well, it's still a gap between, but like you're talking a massive game differential between the top 2. So hopefully they can, you know, clean that up a bit, get some more convincing wins, and close these out in 4 at the worst. So later today though, we'll be back in roughly 3.5 hours, chat. Roughly 3.5 hours we'll be back. We're gonna be covering the Pirates on a Boat guys who are trying to slowly ascend again. Right now they're tied for 7th. Who do we have today? We've got Incorrect again. Shopify, Rebellion, and then they've got G2. It's going to be a tough day. No, wait, we're day 4. I lied. That's the following week. We've got Gen G again, OG again, and then playing the first place team in ARMS. Today is going to be probably a really tough day for Pirates on a Boat. Maybe they can play some surprise. That's what we're hoping for. But yeah, I'll be back in about 3-ish hours, chat, for NA matches for Pirates on a Boat. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you guys are enjoying it and you're enjoying the more laid back, more casual, and then a couple big moments we're getting into the sweaty, consider dropping a follow. Hit me up on the socials, join the Discord. It's always appreciated. Appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging out. But I'm out of here. I'll be back, like I said, later for
folks here in the Midwest
for more Rocket League stuff. We'll see you later. Appreciate everybody tuning in on both Twitch and YouTube.